these microbes are literally around us all the time. And if you were to ask most people, they know that there's good bacteria and bad bacteria. And especially when it comes to the gut, we always talk about where our immune system, really lies, which is in the good old gut. And we're often talking about the gut-brain connection. But given today's situation, I think it's really interesting to start to bring into the conversation the gut-lung connection. So can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really great secondary question to understanding what I just talked about, because so much of the innate immune system is positioned in our gastrointestinal tract. And I want you to think about that in a way that's not just your stomach and your intestines, because that same kind of immune associated tissue, especially the lymphatic tissue, which is kind of the immune highway in the body, reaches up right into our nose, into our mouths, into our throats, and then down the intestines, and then right down the intestinal tract. Mm-hmm. And so these same immune cells, 80% of our immune system is congregated around this big long tract in our body. And the reason is that because that's where things are being exposed to. And so the immune system has to differentiate between what's friendly, what's our own cells, what are things that it shouldn't create a response to, like food, and then what are pathogens. So there's this kind of immune processing, there's this chemical processing that's happening at every moment, especially when we're eating. And so that immune processing is reflective of not just the digestive system, but also other systems within the body, because the immune system then, after it's exposed to what let's say might be experiencing in the gut, goes and travels throughout the body to other places such as the lungs. And so there's now research coming out with your microbiome, the bacteria that's in your intestines and the lining of your intestines plays a key role in regulating that adaptive immune response I talked about. Because if it's now overreacting to things it shouldn't react to in the digestive system, it's been exposed to many courses of antibiotics in the past, your microbiome, that bacteria is now not allowing the immune system to identify the right things. So now you're overreacting against the wrong things, which is allergies, and you're underreacting against the things that might be exposed to in the lungs. And so now you have this really important gut-lung connection that's happening, and in fact, in many cases, not happening, and you're having an impaired adaptive immune response. So the research is just starting to scratch the surface of this, but in naturopathic medicine, we've known about this for a long time. And so whenever I'm looking at immune resilience, I'm treating the gut first and foremost.